six-man elimination tag team match featuring Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, and Adrian Adonis on one team, their partner, Hercules Hernandez, on the other team, Roddy Piper, of course, the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan, Billy Jack Haynes. Talk about excitement. You're going to have it right here in this six-man. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the New England Sports Network. I'm Gorilla Monsoon, and joining me here tonight in the Boston Gardens, in the broadcast position, the Colonel, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
You know, it's great to be here, Gorilla.
I'm sure it is. The big one here, the six-man elimination tag team match. Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, Billy Jack Haynes teaming up against Hercules Hernandez, Mr. Wonderful, and, of course, Adrian Adonis, a dear friend of yours.
My main man.
All that action coming up. Let's go to our ring announcer right now.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 249 pounds, Jimmy Jack Funk. And his opponent from Culebra, Puerto Rico, weighing 246 pounds, Pedro Morales.
Tremendous ovation for Pedro Morales here in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside with the Colonel, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. What brings you to these premises, Jimmy?
What? Being with you, Gorilla.
Oh, please.
Tell the people how long you've begged me to be on your program.
Oh.
Now, come on, huh?
You remember it was not too very long ago that I threw you off primetime wrestling. Do you remember that?
All right, but I didn't bring my megaphone tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Boy, you certainly got your work cut out for you in WrestleMania 3, Jimmy. I'll tell you that.
You know, every night I've got my work cut out for me. What a super WrestleMania 3 this is going to be this year.
It's going to be kind of unusual to see Adrian Adonis as a cue ball, is it not?
Let me tell you something, baby. Piper's going to retire, win, lose, or draw, and he's going to leave and go to Hollywood bald-headed. You can bank on that.
Well, that remains to be seen. Of course, the entire world is buzzing right now about WrestleMania. Coming down March 29th, Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, the place to be. It will be a happening.
It's going to be the biggest event ever. You know, WrestleMania 1 and 2 were great, but this is going to be the biggest.
I understand also, Mouth, that you've been making some very disparaging remarks about another friend of mine, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, what a has-been. This guy, you know, he had a big song called School's Out for Summer, right? School's out. I'm so excited about it, I bit my fingernails off to my elbows. School's going to be out for him as soon as him and Jake the Snake step in the ring with my main man, Honky Tonk.
I'll tell you, they're taking a good look at you now, and you don't weigh 100 pounds soaking wet, and you shouldn't be issuing any challenges to anybody.
Hey, listen.
Regardless of their name.
I know Kung Fu, Karate, and 2 other Japanese words, and I know I can lick Alice Cooper on any day.
Oh, please. Talk about guys not playing with a full deck. You're looking at one right there, Jimmy Jack Funk.
I thought you were talking about Pedro.
Pedro Morales? Have you ever checked the background, the credentials of Pedro Morales?
Yeah, he was former, right? World's champion. Former Intercontinental champion, right? Oh, that's former.
Do you have any former champions?
I don't have to have former champions. I've got champions now, the Hart Foundation.
Well, only because it was handed to you on a silver platter as a gift from Danny Davis.
What are you trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say?
Trying to say the truth.
No.
Very seldom do I ever hear the truth come out of that mouth of yours.
You know, a lot of people say if my lips are moving, I'm lying. I'm going to say it before you say it. But that's why you wear glasses.
I never said that.
You said it 1,000,000 times. See, now you're lying.
Jimmy Jack having a few derogatory remarks to make to some of our ringsiders. The SRO signs went out early here in Beantown. That's standing room only for your edification.
Gorilla, I know what that means, Gorilla.
Give me your, pick me a winner. Well, it's kind of a silly question to be asking you, but maybe you could give us an honest, down-to-earth answer. Pick me a winner between Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant.
You've got to go with Andre. You've got to go.
Well, why do I have to go with Andre?
15 years undefeated, right or wrong.
That's true.
Look how tall is Andre and how tall is Hulk? Go ahead.
Andre's 7'4".
All right, what about Hulk?
Hulk is 6'9", 6'10".
Right. What about the weight?
There's quite a difference in weight. A couple hundred pounds.
You better believe it. You got to go with Andre, baby. I'm telling you, that's a smart money's on Andre.
Well, 15 years undefeated is a very impressive statistic.
And plus, he's got my friend and yours in the corner, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Oh, big left hand by Morales. Jimmy Jack bailing out of there.
See, look at that. That was illegal. That was illegal. He hit Jimmy Jack with a fist.
You guys never do that, right?
No, we never do that. You know we don't.
Use megaphones and other foreign objects instead.
You know, I cannot believe you said that. You know, you were talking about the World Championship, Danny Davis. Did you see me use a megaphone in that? No, absolutely not.
No, who cracked the Dynamite Kid over the head before the match even begun?
Well,
You
don't look at me.
We've got it right on videotape. We've shown it 1,000 times.
Well,
what do you mean don't look at you? Who else was carrying the megaphone?
Well, I was carrying the megaphone, but I didn't do anything with it, man.
Understand you got very heavily fined for that as well, and good.
You know, telephone, telegraph, and tell Gorilla Monsoon.
Well, this shot there by Jimmy Jack is Pedro a little bit too quick for that move. Jimmy Jack always looks like the lights are on, but there's nobody home.
Hey,
you ever get that?
He's
the
dangerous.
Hearts remind me of that, too, once in a while.
You know, anybody
especially the big guy,
anybody
the Anvil.
Anybody I manage, I know that's what you're going to say about him, Gorilla.
Anvil looks tired all the time.
But we're the world champions.
Are you keeping him in shape at all?
Hey, he's in the greatest shape of his life.
He is.
Tito Santana and the Bulldogs are going to find out about it at WrestleMania, too, with dangerous Danny Davis wrestling.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of wrestling ability Danny Davis has.
He's our big surprise in WrestleMania 3, baby.
He could be a big blunder, too. Morales on the receiving end right now. He's about to go out to the hardwood floor here. Indeed, he does.
Mr. Excitement, Pedro Morales. Look at him. Look at him. He's lost. He's wandering around trying to get some help from the fans. Look at him out there.
Trying to get back in. Jimmy Jack doesn't want to give a shot. Nice block. There's that left hand right between the eyes. And another one right in the kisser. Oh, what a shot. Clothesline by Funk. This Funk, they tell me they had to keep this guy locked up in the bunkhouse for quite some time.
Well, you know, one of the Funk brothers, you know, just like the other Funks, he's a little wild, a little crazy.
That. Come on, ref, give me a break. Reached over and took that cowbell and just rammed it right into the forehead of Pedro Morales.
I didn't see that. I was watching the same match you're watching, Gorilla.
Try watching the monitor. You're looking at some girl there in the 5th row, probably.
Oh, cute. Real cute, Gorilla.
Did you bring your real stand-up friend with you tonight? I'm talking about the honky-tonk man.
Listen, don't knock
the
the
stand-up guy.
Hey,
what a back jumper.
You know what? Look what happened to Jake the Snake when he made fun of the honky-tonk man. You know, I saw a lot of people play guitar with their teeth, their hands, but Jake played guitar with his head.
Gonna have to pay some heavy dues on that one, my friend.
Yeah, we don't run from anybody.
Come March 29th in the Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan.
You know, by the way, in Memphis, Tennessee, baby, right there at Honky Land, USA, we might even bring you down to Honky Land after WrestleMania.
Don't do me any favors. 2 feet on the 2nd rope. Referee sees the rope moving now. What do you think? It's moving by itself, ref? Well, he finally caught him. Understand you're not too fond of snakes to begin with.
Well, you're right. I hate snakes, man. And, you know, Jake the Snake, that's what started this whole big thing.
Yeah, well, how about Alice Cooper? He's going to have a few snakes with him, too.
I know he's going to have a big snake with him. We got a big surprise for both those clowns, man, because you don't push Jimmy Hart around or the honky-tonk man, baby.
Look out. Right between the eyes again on Morales. Could be all over here. What an upset this would be. No, Morales got out. Morales got that ability to come back. Shoulder breaker, yes, he nailed him with it.
It's over now, baby. Look at this.
Jimmy Jack on the 2nd turnbuckle on the inside. Elbow, no. Took too long in delivering that blow.
I think the referee had his hand on the rope and shook the rope and it made him misjudge. I'm telling you, man.
You saw that, huh?
I'm telling you.
Morales the southpaw went downstairs into the breadbasket. And adrenaline's flowing right now, I'll tell you. Irish whip coming up. Look out. Downstairs again.
Look at the referee's letting him use his fist, hit him in the head, the stomach, and everything,
That
man.
was an open hand. Didn't you see that? Look at this. Backdrop. Wow. Yimiak in trouble. Morales with a patented backbreaker. Well executed. Hooks the leg. Could be all over. It is. Whoa. Pedro Morales with a big ovation here from this capacity crowd in Beantown. He got the Puerto Rican mad.
I'll still say this. Danny Davis was the best referee in the WWF, man. These other clowns are horrible.
Good.
Morales.
Pedro Morales chalking up one of the many in the record books. Here's how it went down. Look at the execution on this backbreaker. Oh, beauty right in there. Remind me a little bit of the Hitman when he did that.
Look, he's got the tights. Look, he's holding the tights.
He's hanging onto the guy's leg. What? You need glasses other than the ones you have on.
Gorilla, you're
Morales on the victory. We'll be back.
Match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First, from parts unknown, weighing 281 pounds, Moondog Spot. And his opponent, from Glens Falls, New York, weighing 270 pounds, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, newcomer here to the World Wrestling Federation. Hello, everyone. Gorilla Monsoon here ringside in the Boston Gardens with the Colonel, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, here due to a diminishing number of requests.
real cute, real cute. 10,000 comedians out of work and you're trying to be one. I want to see what this Hacksaw can do, man. A lot of talk about Hacksaw. You know, he stomps his foot on the apron, he goes, oh, but that don't win matches, does it, Gorilla?
Well, no, it doesn't, but he's a tough dude, I understand. I haven't seen an awful lot of him. But I've heard some great things about the guy. And he doesn't, he's a no-nonsense guy. Of course, so is Spot.
Unpredictable. Moondog Spot, baby.
Spot. The runt of the litter. Boy, he's all business. He's action personified.
Look at the fist. Where's the referee?
Referee's right there. Can't you see her, Rita?
You can't miss her. Look at her, man. She's overweight, out of shape, and out of date. Look, you know, women should not be allowed to referee matches. I'm telling you right now.
Only Danny Davis should.
That's right. He's one of the greatest referees of all time. You know it. I know it. The people know it.
Suspended for life plus 10.
Jealousy. Jealousy. That's funny.
It's kind of a heavy sentence, isn't it? Life plus 10. Moondog Spot a little reluctant about tying up with Jim Duggan. Been waiting a long time to come here to the World Wrestling Federation because he knows that this is where the greatest professional wrestlers in the world today are. Got caught.
You're right. The greatest are here. Honky Tonk Man, Adorable Adrian Adonis, and of course, the World Tag Team Champions, the Hart Foundation, and Dangerous Danny Davis, the newest member of the Hart Foundation.
Well, that's a six-man that I'm really looking forward to as part of WrestleMania 3 on March 29th in the Silverdome Pontiac. I want to see just what Danny Davis is going to do inside that squared circle. Are you going to just let him hide out there?
No, baby. We've got a big surprise, Daddy. See, you don't know Danny Davis's background, Gorilla.
No, I don't. Would you like to edify us?
No, I'm not going to
Like to educate us a little bit?
Like I said, telephone, telegraph, and tell Gorilla Monsoon, because I know you run right to Tito Santana and the Bulldogs and let them know what our plan's going to be, baby.
It really doesn't matter because after what you guys did to the British Bulldogs and what you've been trying to do to Tito Santana, the adrenaline is going to be flowing in their bodies before they even leave the locker room.
You know what? I know what you're trying to bring up, too. You're going to probably tell the whole world that the referee in Tito Santana's match when he lost the World Championship or the Intercontinental Championship was Danny Davis.
Yeah, right here in the Boston Garden.
What a coincidence, huh?
Was stolen from him.
Yeah, right.
Foreign object used by the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Still reigning. For how long remains to be seen, because that is another title match that's going down as part of WrestleMania. Oh, nice clothesline by Duggan. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat will have George the Animal Steel in his corner.
Is that what he has to have in the ring? He has to have George the Animal Steel in his corner to beat Savage?
He's not going to be in the ring. He's going to be in the corner. Only because he knows that by being there, he will be close to Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know he's got a thing going for Elizabeth.
Of course he does, man. Let me tell you, thousands and thousands of people, maybe millions of people love Elizabeth. But the Macho Man's still going to be the Intercontinental Champion when that match is over with.
We shall see. Snap there. Nice body goes to a reverse chin lock. He's done a lot of things in the last couple of minutes to Duggan. It really doesn't seem to have too much effect.
Look at him. Look at what is he doing now? What did the referee do? Hacksaw just had Moondog's hair.
She made a break it, didn't she? Danny Davis would have been kicking a piece of popcorn or something out of the corner of the ring.
You know what? You're jealous of Danny Davis. You're jealous of Jimmy Hart and the Hart Foundation.
I'll tell you, the Anvil looks tired to me.
Would you quit saying the Anvil looks tired? He's in the greatest shape of his life. Now, you're getting me upset right now. I'm going to tell Anvil when I get back in the dressing room, too, pal.
I told him. I saw him earlier on in the locker room. I told him he looked tired. Lucky for you guys that the title is not at stake as part of WrestleMania.
Hey, listen, we have open contracts, whether it might be six-man tag team matches with the Hitman, the Anvil, and, of course, Dangerous Danny Davis. I have open contracts for Danny Davis in single matches, and, of course, Adorable Adrian Adonis. We still want to get Hulk Hogan for that World Championship.
Cue ball. Cue ball.
Oh, cue ball.
I can't wait.
I'm going to tell Adrian. You're going to be sorry, Gorilla.
What's Adrian weighing now, Mount? 325?
No, he weighs about 245, and you know it.
Lost. 245?
Yes, he does.
What do you have, one leg on the scale when you weigh him?
Oh, Gorilla. Boy, you're cruising for a bruising, man, I'm telling you.
You're liable to get thrown right out of here, too, you know. I'm not above doing that.
Well, I guess you wouldn't. Look how tall you are. You're about 6'7", weigh 300 pounds, and I only weigh 159 pounds.
I wouldn't touch you.
Well, you better not.
Do it verbally. Cover. No, not quite. Duggan, I don't think he expected this kind of offense out of Moondog Spot.
Spot's unpredictable, man. Look, the fist, but the referee do nothing. Look at her standing there picking her nose.
This is a brawler. This is not a wrestler. This Jim Duggan, he's a sort of a Pier 6 brawl type individual.
What's the matter, Duncan?
It's Duggan. Duggan, we call him.
You call him what you want to call him. I call him what I want to call him.
Spotty going to work, unloaded with a heavy artillery. Irish whip in. Watch out. Oh, excuse me.
The point of the boot right there, man.
There goes the leg. That leg act signifying something. Scoops him up. Whoa. He's a powerful individual, I'll tell you that. Off the ropes. Flying knee right to the sternum area. Over for the cover. Referee there. 2 count. No, Spotty came out the back door. Spotty looking for a little mercy here.
I think old Hacksaw's been off a little too much tonight, don't you, Gorilla?
I don't get that feeling at all.
Come on, get it up. Get it off the rope. 1, 2, 3.
Get off my back! Oh,
I guess he told her I didn't like that.
Somebody needed to tell Danny Davis that quite a few times. Oh, leapfrog by Duggan over the top. Whoa! Nice football tackle. Sent Spotty right into the middle of next week somewhere. Look at this. There's the football shot right there. Oh, what a clothesline. Good night. Get the hot shower ready.
Quick count for the referee right there.
Jim Duggan out of Glens Falls, New York. Put the flying tackle and then the clothesline on the Spotty. He's a powerhouse.
The winner of this match, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I'm sure, Bob, that we're going to be seeing a lot more of this youngster here in the World Wrestling Federation. Let's go back and take a look at that power move that he did right here. Look at that 3-point stance. Obviously, the former footballer. Look at that clothesline. Oh, excuse me, decapitation time right there. That's what some of your guys got to look forward to.
The Hitman does the greatest clothesline of all, baby.
Duggan out of Glens Falls on to victory here in Beantown. We'll be back.
14 seconds left. Way to Larson. Over the line. Larson trying to move in. Off the middle and shot saved. Raymond Burke! 7 seconds left. And number 7 puts in Middleton's rebound to tie it up for Boston. Anderson, a shot, tip, front, score! The Bruins win it in overtime. Linsman wins for Boston 4-3. What a comeback for Terry O'Reilly and the Bruins.
Bobby the Brain Heenan making his way down to the broadcast position here in the Boston Garden. And listen to the boos. Yeah, you got your rightful welcome, Brain. Did you hear the tremendous booing ovation you got coming down here? Yeah, put that headset on so you can hear me. Did you hear that tremendous ovation of boos that you got as you walked down the aisle here?
That wasn't for me.
Oh, who was it for?
I'll tell you exactly who it was for.
Commandant?
No, it was for that referee right there.
Please.
Mr. Incompetent.
Joining me here in the broadcast position, Bobby the Brain Heenan here in Beantown. Capacity crowd once again. They must have knew you were coming, Brain.
Had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
Let's go up to our ring announcer. What is it? What is it?
This match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit. First, I'd like to introduce the manager, Mr. Fuji. And he represents from Kansas City, weighing 248 pounds, Cowboy Bob Orton. And his partner from Sunset Beach, Hawaii, weighing 275 pounds, the magnificent Morocco. Their opponents from New Haven, Connecticut, weighing 250 pounds, Jerry Allen. And his partner from Tampa, Florida, weighing 280 pounds, the Golden Boy, Dan Spivey.
Teaming up with Jerry Allen in tough competition in the form of the magnificent one, Don Morocco, and the former henchman, Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
What a technician, huh?
He certainly is, no question about that. Has excellence of execution. He'll need it, too, come March 29th in the Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, as these two will face the Can-Am Connection.
I think they're going to show everybody exactly what the Can-Am Connection is worth. How their beautiful faces are going to be mussed up. Because you got Ace and the magnificent one that are going to do a complete number on those two punks.
Do you actually think that Rick Martel and Tom Zink are worried about that? About their
Yes.
faces
Oh,
being
yes.
Please. Oh, listen to that.
Carte blanche, help yourself.
Morocco
man.
just leaned down to the Brain and said, do you want me to beat this guy with a pile driver, or do you want Orton to put him away with a superplex? Give me a break, Brain. I'm sure you're not worried about, you got enough things to worry about without worried about Morocco and Orton.
You know what I'm worried about is how many times I'm going to book Andre the Giant as the world champion every month, how much ability I'm going to have and leisure time to spend money. Just, it's going to be great.
You know, it's nice to make plans. Everyone should be planning ahead for the future. Here comes the devious one, Mr. Fuji. Welcome to the Boston Garden.
Thank you very, very much.
Let me put the question to you right off the bat, Mr. Fuji.
Yes, sir.
What chance does the magnificent one and Ace Cowboy Bob Orton have in WrestleMania against the Can-Am Connection?
You look how big magnificent Morocco is. You look how devastating Orton. I have mine trained to be vicious. Connection be very big trouble. Very big trouble.
Well, let me ask you this, Fuji. Have you trained? Obviously, you're not training either one of these guys for speed, and that's what the Can-Am Connection has.
Don't worry, speed, strength, and brain. It's sick.
Well, right now, Orton doesn't seem to be faring too well inside the ring, Mr. Fuji.
Yeah, he just used a new method.
Oh.
He pick up very quick. Don't be worried.
Thank you very much.
No, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Mr. Fuji, may I congratulate you, and I wish the most success for you and your team with the Can-Am.
Thank you very, very much.
Come on,
Very good.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Throw in a little Japanese, too. Yeah. And a bowl of rice. Give me a break. Tag made as the Magnificent One steps in. Spivey just unloaded on him. Nice arm drag, takes the big guy over. Morocco seems to have a thigh injury, Brain.
Oh, he's probably got a little hamstring pull there, or a groin pull.
In his case, it'd be a big hamstring pull.
Yeah, about the size of an elevator cable.
What kind of...
Watch this, though. Ha-ha.
Oh, took right over with it, hung on very nicely. What kind of training techniques, could you divulge this information right now as to what training techniques Andre the Giant is going through?
Andre the Giant, you see, first of all, in the Pontiac Silverdome, that stadium is known for noise. Most quarterbacks can't even call their signals there. It's indoors.
This won't be a football game.
I know it won't, but you want an answer or not?
Yes, I do. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. What I'm trying to get across to you, which is very, very hard, is the point that Andre the Giant is training not only for endurance. I have him, never mind where I have him, but he's training with altitude for the...
High crossbody almost got him. Nice move by Allen.
He's training for endurance. You see, if you go out there and try to put a Hulk Hogan away real quick, it's not going to happen. Because we figure Hogan's going to run. So we're going to spend some time on it.
Highly unlikely that Hulk Hogan will do a great deal of running, if any.
Well, he's going to be doing a lot of backpedaling.
Let me ask you this. In my opinion, Brain, I think that the longer the match goes, the worse it's going to be for Andre. He's the one that's going to run out of gas out there, not the Hulkster.
No, I don't believe that because he paces himself. He's not as quick as Hulkster. The Hulkster's going to be moving all the time quick. He's going to run out of gas.
Beautiful arm drags by Danny Spivey as Orton kept charging in and he kept unloading on him. I understand you have a big celebration party planned.
Oh, do I ever.
Well,
you're the #1 guest on the list.
Well, I may have an invitation for you as well.
I'll be busy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that remains to be seen. Nice block by Allen. Unloads with the right hand downstairs. And it's the ace that got clobbered. They're going to work now on that left arm and shoulder. Oh, took a little bit too long. Couldn't make up his mind. A little sign of inexperience there.
Sign of being a punk.
No, that's not. Oh, nice suplex.
Oh, I love it.
A beauty, well executed by the former henchman. Not a whole lot of love here by the Boston fans for Ace Cowboy Bob Orton.
The Boston Garden fans love nothing.
Love nothing.
No, they don't like those. They like the Red Sox if they're winning. That's all. They like the Bruins if they're winning. They like the Celtics if they're winning. They lose one game, these fans here turn on their own people.
That's not exactly true. I've been coming up here a long time, and that's not the fact indeed. Boston fans are tough. No question about that, but they either love you or they hate you. And you fall into the latter category.
Well, they love me. But then again, if they were to hate me, I wouldn't care.
Front face lock by the Magnificent Don Morocco. The leg doesn't seem to be bothering him very much. Look at this, perched up on a corner. You can't see it. It's out of frame of our view here.
Now, this might be your sleeper team in professional wrestling today, Morocco and Orton. Everybody's talking about the Can-Ams, the Heart Connection Foundation. They're talking about the Bulldogs. They're talking about the Bees. This might be the next tag team champions of the world.
How about the Rougeau? You forgot the Rougeau.
Yes, I do, occasionally.
Side headlock, look out. Got rid of Al, duck underneath. Nice move. Whoa, excuse me. Like running into a building. Tag made.
I think the ace is going to do it here.
Orton sends him in for the ride. Nice.
Oh. Can he wrestle or not?
Oh, he can wrestle. I never questioned that. I never said he couldn't. I always commended him on his wrestling ability. Of course, he does some devious things as well. I'm sure he learned from Mr. Fuji. Front face lock now by Ace. Trying to wear down the youngster a little bit. Nice shot right over the shoulder of Mr. Fuji.
Now, let's say Andre the Giant hooked Hogan in this front face lock and wore him down. I don't think Hogan could ever have the stamina to come back with over 500 pounds laying on you.
You see, stamina is one thing, Brain, but when you have adrenaline flowing through your body like it will be flowing through the body of the Hulkster on March 29th, that's going to make a big difference. How are you going to get any adrenaline flowing through Andre's body?
Simple. Having me in the corner.
Yeah.
Having the championship of the world right there at his grasp.
Oh, look at that, right onto the knees. Allen brought him up just at the last split second, but the tag made. You talked about the noise being a factor in the Silverdome. Maybe Andre won't be able to hear you.
Well, that is one of my main concerns.
Look at this, both men in now, and Spivey going to work on both of them. Double knocker, yes. Magnificent One's down and Ace is out. Scoop slam by the big guy, wow. Over for the cover, referee right there, 2 count only. Morocco, former Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion.
This Spivey has improved.
Boy, he certainly has.
Not much, but he's improved.
How can you not improve here in the World Wrestling Federation where you have the greatest?
That's right.
Professional athletes in the world.
Well, some people just are dumb. See, Spivey got caught now. He got trapped.
Well, he's trapped in the corner, but he's fighting his way out of there. He got out. Sometimes you need that experience to know exactly where you are inside that squared circle at all times.
You got to. It's like an outfielder. He knows how far it is to the wall. That's why they have that warning track. Football player knows where the sidelines are.
Who on earth would want to go into a corner where that guy's lurking around anyway?
Nelson?
Yeah. The commandant over there. Nice knee lift by Morocco. Look out. Spivey in a bad part of town once again.
Morocco and Orton just have too much experience. They probably have more experience than any team today in wrestling.
I might have to tend to agree with you on that.
Of course.
Orton now, methodically going to work on the big 6'8" of Danny Spivey.
Orton's the kind of a guy, instead of making one great move, I think he'd rather make one great impressive move where he hurts somebody.
Nice block there. And Spivey retaliated with those big roundhouse lefts. This place coming unglued.
Now, is that a team?
There was no tag.
Now,
Where
that's
did you
teamwork.
see the
That's
tag?
teamwork, Monsoon.
Action, fast and furious here in Beantown.
You know what I love about Boston? As an airport.
As an airport.
You can get out.
Shoulder block by the Golden Boy. Oh, look at that. Fuji from the outside.
What?
Fuji just hooked the leg of the big guy from the outside. Come on, Red. That's an automatic disqualification in my book. Tag was made as Allen stepped in. Beautiful drop kick by the youngster. Couldn't knock the big guy down, though.
And a whole lot behind it.
Referee's losing control of this matchup in a hurry. Morocco just suckering, just waiting. Look at this. Flying elbow.
You got him down.
Not going to be able to hold Morocco down, I'm sure.
No way.
Spivey's hurt. Look at that. Went for a high cross body.
Look at that power.
Morocco just hung him up in midair and clothesline him right on the top rope. That's another disqualification if the referee sees fit.
I think he lost his balance. It was an accident.
Yeah, you would. Double slingshot in. Fuji very pleased with what's happening right now. So is the Magnificent One.
Oh, this is dedicated to me, Monsoon.
Or perhaps we'll see the superplex here. Got perched up
It's my
there.
life. It's for me. My gift.
Oh, he nailed him with it. Nobody's got up from that one yet. It's over. Very few guys are going to get up from that superplex. You can name them on one hand and have a whole lot
left over.
Goodbye, Mr. Spivey.
They're going to continue. Come on, ref, do something. Oh, look at that. Fuji jamming the cane into the chest of Allen. No call for that, Brain.
Well, can he get disqualified?
The match is over now.
I'm sorry.
He should have been disqualified earlier on when he pulled the leg. Spivey just starting to come back off the floor here. And it's Spivey unloading now. And Fuji got nailed.
Get out of it.
Spivey with a cane. He's going to clear house here in a hurry. Fuji got exactly what he deserved, only not enough of it.
Well, I can't be responsible for Fuji.
Yeah, you don't even want to be responsible for yourself.
The winners of the match, the magnificent Morocco and Cowboy Bob Orton.
Let's go back and take a look at the beginning to the end here as the ace puts up Jerry Allen in
This
that
is dedicated
position.
to me, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. Allen tried to get out of there. He was fighting it, but look at the jackhammer action of those punches, and there it is, the superplex. Not quite the height I'm used to seeing Orton deliver that move with, but still enough to put young Allen away.
I think Allen still has some fight left in him.
Well, I'm sure he did.
He doesn't now.
Well, plenty of action still to come here from Beantown. We'll be back.
Would you like to catch bass like the pro bass fisherman? You can now, because John Fox, 9 times national bass fishing champion, successful TV host, The Pros Pro, tells and shows you how in this outstanding best-selling 2-hour home video cassette. How, when, and where to catch bass. Thousands of fishermen have ordered this tape and agree it's the best ever produced. It'll make you a successful bass fisherman. Call this toll-free 800 number now to order your personal copy of this TV special for only $39.95 at $89.95 retail value. But hold on, that's not all. Call and order right now, and you'll also receive, as a bonus, a fisherman's coupon book worth over $200 in retail value, and a $9.95 bottle of John Fox Bass Plus, a secret formula that attracts big bass, and it's not available in stores. Over $300 in value for only $39.95. Call this toll-free 800 number now.
To receive the John Fox videotape, the Bass Plus, and the coupons, call now. 1-800-451-7000, or send $39.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to Bass Tape, Department NE, Box 20,000, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73156.
This match is one fall with a 30-minute time limit. First from Antigua in the British West Indies, weighing 256 pounds, SD Special Delivery Jones. And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 285 pounds, Outlaw Ron Bass.
Outlaw Ron Bass here in Beantown in the Boston Garden. Gorilla Monsoon along with Bobby the Brain Heenan here at ringside. Special Delivery Jones will give this guy all he wants, Brain.
Special Delivery Jones will give anybody all they want at any given time. The man's a very, very tough competitor. But he deals too much in flash.
What kind of flag?
Well, look at the shoes. He's got red and white. He's in the, I don't know, you know what I mean.
You're talking about someone else's clothing? You? This guy's kind of gaudy. After some of the stuff I've seen you wear,
I happen to
the only one I know that's more outrageous than you is perhaps Alice Cooper.
Or Bruno.
Well, Alice Cooper will be in the corner of Jake the Snake Roberts as part of WrestleMania, March 29th, Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, as he goes after that real stand-up guy, the honky-tonk man, the back jumper.
The honky-tonk man. You know, Alice Cooper better stay right where he belongs, entertaining a bunch of 10-year-old punks with that lousy junk music. He gets around the honky-tonk man and the Colonel Jimmy Hart. He might be swallowing that guitar real quick.
SD ducks underneath the right hand, ducks underneath another clothesline. High cross body, surprise. Nope. Ron Bass out of there in a hurry.
I can't wait for the match to be signed by the World Wrestling Federation between Outlaw Ron Bass and Big Black Jack Mulligan.
Well, I'll tell you something about that. Black Jack Mulligan is a big, big, bad dude. He's over 350 pounds. He's been in fight after fight. He's got scars all over his body. He knows what to do in there. But he's tried to copy this man, the Outlaw. Well, this man uses that flying elbow. I believe Mulligan has copied him. Plus, this man's from Texas. He has class. Mulligan's from Texas where their boots are dirty, their pants are dirty, and everything about him is dirty.
You wouldn't like to say that when he's in earshot, would you?
Mulligan?
Yeah.
Huh. He knows better than that.
Statements.
He wouldn't dare lay a hand on me.
Squash you like a grape.
Yes, he could. But he'd have to answer to the whole Bobby Heenan family. And he don't want that.
Another unusual match going down as part of WrestleMania. Mixed six-man tag team action. King Kong Bundy and two midgets. Oh, nice leapfrog. High scoop slam by SD. He nailed him with it.
Good move, Bass.
Against Hillbilly Jim and Little Beaver. It's going to Haiti Kid. It's going to be a classic. I can't wait.
Okay, let's hypothetically talk. What would happen if Hillbilly was hurt? He's out of the action. He's out of it. And it's just Bundy and the midget. And his two midgets.
What do you mean Bundy and the midgets?
The midget. His two midgets.
Midgets wrestle midgets in this type of match. Period. Big
Maybe
guys
not.
wrestle big guys.
Maybe not. What if Bundy accidentally fell or avalanche two midgets?
Accidentally.
On purpose.
He may be barred forever from professional wrestling.
Why, midgets are human. They're men. They have
They
a
wouldn't
life
be
to
human very long if they got stepped on or squashed by that walking condominium.
It's like the inside of a Twinkie.
That's one match that I'm looking forward to. Of course, there's a whole lot more.
Every match is good there.
Nice shoulder block by Special Delivery.
And the King. Oh, do I have a surprise?
Sunset flip. Will he get the big guy down? He's got that momentum going. Yes, there he goes. Legs weren't long enough to make the hook of the shoulders, though.
Is there a surprise in that match with the King and the Junkyard Dog?
What's the surprise?
I'm not telling you.
Surprise is that you've trained. You've been heavily training the King, the handsome Harley Race, how to kneel and bow and
Are you kidding me?
For the Junkyard Dog.
The Junkyard Dog that's going to have to get down and kneel and bow. First of all, you don't have to train the King. The King is well trained.
He already knows how to kneel and bow.
No, he don't know how to kneel and bow. He is the King.
Understand from the Gorilla Vine that you're having a special outfit made for WrestleMania.
Yes, I am. And when I accompany Andre the Giant to the ring, when the pictures are taken, the videos are shot, closed circuit, 90, 100,000 people, they're going to see what I look like strapping around the belt of the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, if it's like some of the other stuff you've been wearing, it won't be all that impressive.
It's impressive.
SD got clobbered only moments ago. There's a flying elbow.
The outlaw elbows, I like
The
that.
outlaw elbow. Referee Rita Marie almost got clobbered as well there just a moment ago.
Who is that?
Rita Marie. Elbow right to the back of the neck.
She's been refereeing a lot lately. Everybody says she really stays on your case pretty good in there.
Yeah. Certainly does a better job than Danny Davis, I'll tell you that.
No comment.
No comment, that's right. SD came right down and landed right on his feet, luckily for him. Looks like he caught one right in the kisser there, maybe bleeding a little bit from the mouth and nose. Not hard to understand why. Rammed him right into the turnbuckle. Blatant chokehold right in front of the referee. Says, get out of my hair. Screaming. Rita screaming. She just better count.
Watch it, Mr. Bass.
He's going to get disqualified here if he's not careful.
Well, you know, from Texas, the last thing you want is some woman to be yelling in your face and pushing you around. She don't even belong there to begin with.
Well, that's not the job of the referee to holler and scream. The job of the referee is to just count. And there are rules that cover every situation. And if you know how to handle yourself, you don't need to holler and scream.
That's right.
You'll be hollering and screaming.
She's just some loud mouth in there trying to do a job that she don't know how to do.
Come March 29th, you'll be hollering and screaming as well, Brad.
Boy, won't I? Singing the praises of the next heavyweight champion of the world, the king of professional wrestling, the strongest man in professional wrestling, Hercules and Bundy. That's it.
Understand the Hercules is going to have a neck problem when that match is over.
I don't think so. I believe Billy Jack's the one that's going to have a neck problem.
Well, that remains to be seen. Another one of the big matches, part of WrestleMania 3. S.D. Jones trying to fight back here. Get something going for himself. Plants a left hand right between the eyes of the Outlaw and one right on the jaw. A little bit slow on the retaliation there. Run into a nice knee lift. Plenty of action, as always, right here in Beantown. Boy, this arena has certainly seen some history over the years.
Well, when you look up and you see the flags hanging from the Celtics and from the Boston Bruins, and eventually, probably right in the middle of this place, you're going to see the flag hanging from Andre the Giant as a heavyweight champion of the world, in recognition of the great attendance he has drawn here. With my name on it also.
Oh, sure, yeah. Will it say host?
Yes. Host, manager.
Abdominal stretch by the Outlaw. Doesn't have that leg wrapped around and hooked there. You're not going to get SD to submit with that kind of a move unless you apply the hold correctly. Well, there's one hold I know for sure Hulk Hogan won't be able to put on Andre the Giant.
There's a lot of holds he won't be able to put on Andre the Giant. See, Hogan is not, believe me, Monster, he is not mentally ready to get in the ring with Andre the Giant, and he will never be. His best friend, he thought. His whole life has been shattered. This man is running on fumes. He's not ready to defend the title, and he never will be. That's where I took advantage. That's what I prey on. That's why he's going to be defeated.
Well, I have a lot of faith in the Hulkster, what he can do when the chips are down. I've never really seen Andre the Giant put in that position, having to battle literally for your life. I've never seen Andre in that position.
Well, you're not going to either. And I realize it's not going to be a cakewalk.
SD unloaded now. Stop Bass cold in his tracks. Bass looking for a little place to hide there. There's nowhere to hide out there. Great Joe Louis said it all. You can run, but you can't hide. Oh, SD, shoulder first, right into the corner.
Joe Louis said that?
Yeah, Joe Louis.
Good, I can put that on the epitaph for Hulk Hogan. You can defend your belt against Andre, but there's no place to hide. I like the sound of that.
You won't be looking for a place to hide. The entire world is waiting for March 29th with tremendous anticipation. What a prestigious event.
You realize the impact this is going to have on professional wrestling? Never before will there be a crowd that large. Never before will there be a whole wrestling card with every match that significant. It's history, Monster.
I know that.
And I've created it.
And you imagine, I was talking just moments ago in the locker room area with the Can-Am connection, and they were telling me how full of joy they are to be a part of this prestigious event. Two youngsters with tremendous ability.
Oh, they have a lot of ability, and they're good-looking kids, and they're flashy, and they should be glad to be any place on a weekend.
We need any place. Give me a break, Bray. SD really jammed that shoulder when he ran it into the steel post, having trouble just firing off with the left hand. So he's nailing some rights in there. There comes a roundhouse. That hurt him a little bit when he delivered that blow. Bass looking for a little timeout here. There is no timeout. Headbutt, nailed him with it.
SD down for the cover.
Wasn't a good cover, though.
No, very lackadaisical.
I think SD's out of gas. He's looking for the shell answer man.
Another headbutt by Jones. Irish whip coming up. Nope, reversal. Outlaw dropped down quickly in front. Look out, there's that flying elbow. Run the hot water.
The outlaw elbow. Nobody does it like that, man.
Yeah, Blackjack Mulligan does it better.
No way. Cheap imitation. The winner of this match, Outlaw Ron Bass.
Outlaw Ron Bass putting away Special Delivery Jones. Here's how it went down. Just when Jones thought he had things going his way, went for this. Turned around. That's how quickly he dropped down. Wow. Imagine the impact. Full with a 3 count. Can't wait for the contract to be signed between this outlaw and Blackjack. We'll be back.
Review area with two of my, shall I say, not too favorite personalities joining me. The mouth of the South, Colonel, I'm sorry.
Colonel, that's right, baby.
Got carried away. And this despicable individual here, Danny Davis, former, and I use it, well, X should be the proper terminology to use for you. X, what kind of an outfit is that, Danny Davis?
This is an outfit that my new manager, Jimmy Hart, designed personally for me.
Was it a gift?
No, it wasn't a gift.
Oh, made you pay for it.
Well, I'm willing.
You got to be careful with this guy right here. See, Danny, this guy will pull you in any kind of trap, man. You got to watch what you say in front of
You're
Gorilla.
going to have your hands full again, once again, here tonight in the Boston Garden, because the Hart Foundation is in there with Jacques and Raymond, the Rougeau brothers. You remember what happened last month?
That's right, but let me tell you something, baby. That was last month. You know, that was then. This is now. This is the future. Danny Davis, the newest member of the Hart Foundation. You know, he's going to be at ringside with the Mouth of the South tonight, too, baby.
Well, you down there is bad enough. I can imagine what the two of you are going to conjure up.
Well, look at this, Gorilla. I want you. These are open contracts. Open contracts for the
They're still
future. 6 men. Well, because the reason they're open, silly. I'll tell you why they're open right now. It's because see, we're challenging everybody. 6-man tags
Because you
with
don't know
Danny
what's
Davis.
going to happen after WrestleMania. You guys won't be the champions.
Oh, are you trying to say
the
that Tito?
title's not on stake?
Are you?
Incidentally,
That's
in
right.
WrestleMania,
Are you
right?
right?
You're lucky.
That's right.
How
Are
did
you
you manage to squeeze that by?
Are you trying to say that Tito Santana and the British Bulldogs are going to try to sneak one over Dangerous Danny Davis and the Hart Foundation? No
Danny
way.
Davis's career needs to be proven.
I'll prove
Plenty
it.
action still to come. We'll be back in just a moment.
Participating in the sport made college life a lot more interesting because of the people you met. You were much better known on campus than you were if you weren't participating in sports. And you were a part of the school. I think the greatest moment I had at Western Kentucky was when I was invited back by the president of the school a few years ago to give the graduation speech to the students, and going back and seeing the same spirit that was there when I was there, and you could literally feel old Uncle Ed Diddle, the basketball coach, that his spirit was still there. The campus was still immaculate. The school still had the spirit that they had, which he did a lot to create during his years as a basketball coach.
This message furnished by the NCAA.
All the action and excitement from New England Raceways is coming your way each week on Race Week. Race Week, the video magazine that brings you closer than ever before to the fascinating world of the super modified, the dirt modified, and much, much more. Now, you can be a part of all the thrills and spills from New England's racing scene. Race Week, coming your way each week on the New England Sports Network. Don't miss it.
This next match is for the World Tag Team Championship. One fall with a 1-hour time limit. First, the challengers from Montreal, Canada. Total combined weight, 475 pounds. Jacques and Raymond, the Rougeau brothers. And first, I'd like to introduce the newest member of the Hart Foundation, Danny Davis. Canada, Bret the Hitman Hart. And from Reno, Nevada, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
Title on the line here in Beantown. Gorilla Monsoon at ringside with Bobby the Brain Heenan. What is that, a high school cheer they're doing, or?
They're just getting ready. Well, you know, I didn't realize that Danny Davis he's got a pretty good physique on him. Oh, he's in good shape.
He's in good shape, yes. Take a look at the legs on the Mouth of the South. Give me a break. Should be suing somebody for non-support. Danny Davis, now the newest member of the Hart Foundation, will be part of that big six-man tag team matchup in WrestleMania against the British Bulldogs and Tito Santana.
Boy, Jimmy Hart's proud. I like that. A proud man.
He's made some very derogatory remarks about Alice Cooper. He better watch himself.
What is Alice Cooper, a rock and roll punk singer, going to do to a mastermind like the Colonel?
Mastermind wrapped up in that 98-pound body.
Does Alice Cooper weigh that much?
No, I'm talking about the Mouth of the South and what he weighs. Danny Davis pulling the chair up the ringside here. Let's hope he stays in it. Maybe we could get him over here. Seems fit to come around our way. Oh, Danny Davis. Danny, let me ask you something, Danny. How does it feel to be sitting out here at ringside instead of in there with a striped shirt on?
Well, it feels pretty good. I'm here with the two greatest athletes in the world today, Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret Hart.
Oh, I'd like to compliment you on something, Danny. I didn't notice you were put together that well. You got a heck of a physique. You must have been training.
Thank you very much. On WrestleMania 3, we're going to have a few surprises for those Bulldogs and Cargo Santana.
Well, you look great.
I'm sure the Bulldogs will have a few surprises for you as well.
I'll be there. I'll be waiting.
What a humble guy, huh?
Oh, yeah. The Anvil in the ring with Jacques starting out here. What's the Hitman complaining about?
I don't know. I'm sitting next to you. I know what you're complaining about. How would I know what he's
I
complaining
haven't
about?
been complaining.
All you do is complain to me. You're just jealous because I'm the host of the show. Oh.
What is he trying to say? So I can't pick it up what he's saying. Rougeau's golden opportunity for them. Get their hands on a World's Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but the Rougeaus are a little too eager. They're gonna blow it.
Complaining about the clenched fist. Referee stepping in there now. It's kind of a dangerous thing to do. You don't put your hands on the wrestlers.
Put your hands up to fight. He wants to fight. This is wrestling, not boxing, punk. You know, you speak much French?
Hardly any.
Rougeau means coward in French. You know that?
No, that's not true, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is.
Coward. Danny Davis, big smile on his face as he's perched at ringside.
You're right, Monsoon. I made a mistake. It means lay chicken.
Tests the strength here with a Hitman. Bret Hart, if we had to vie for the most improved wrestler in the last couple of years, he would get my vote.
My vote, too.
The whole Hart Foundation was outsmarted there.
Momentarily.
We just hurt his pride, that's all. Check it out. Do we need to call a cosmetologist to come out or what?
Well, maybe a psychologist, because the Rougeaus outsmart you. You know, if the Rougeaus outsmart you, that's really embarrassing. You know, their IQ is the same as their shoe size.
Please. That could be Andre's case, but not the Rougeaus.
Oh, you're going to be... I thought he was your friend.
He is my friend.
As you talk about him, you're just jealous.
What a brainwashing job he did on him. The Anvil in there right now with Raymond. And right over the shoulder of the former, sounds more permanent, referee Danny Davis.
This Neidhart is a powerful man, isn't he?
Yes, he is. The powerhouse of the Hart Foundation. Whoa! Raymond showed him a little power right there. Winding him up with the arm wringer. There's the tag made. Oh, double arm wringer. Yes. Danny Davis on his feet complaining. This crowd can smell and taste.
Yes, they do.
A title-changing hand.
Yes, and walking in tonight here to the Boston Gardens, everybody said to me, Andre the Giant will be the next heavyweight champion of the world. You're right, they feel it.
You snuck in the back door. Nobody said a word to you.
Well, I wouldn't go through the front door. I wouldn't want to rub elbows in the lobby with this riffraff.
Hitman in there right now. Nice scoop slam. He planted him. Raymond with two nice moves comes out of there. Raymond doesn't seem to be as wound up as Jacques is. He's a little cool.
You mean he's not wrapped that tight? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's not as excited, as excitable as his brother. Irish whip in. Oh, right over the top of the back. Look out. Hitman hung onto the ropes. Clever maneuver. Oh, ran right into a reverse mule kick. Hart Foundation not faring too well at this particular point in time.
No, they're not.
Look out. Going to work on the lateral collateral ligaments of the knee.
The what?
Lateral collateral ligament.
I knew that, but where? The knee, right?
Yes. Look at the quick tags. The continuity being shown here on the part of the Rougeaus. What a feeble attempt for a monkey flip that was. Hitman is hurting.
You know, the Rougeaus, I didn't think they'd be doing this good with their tag team champions of the world.
Obviously, you don't remember what happened here last month.
I certainly do.
Well, what happened?
I was in my room and I received a phone.
That's not what I'm talking about. Right here in Beantown, the Rougeaus got a victory in a non-title matchup.
I missed that.
Yeah, obviously. And that gave them the opportunity to demand this title shot.
They are making demands now?
Absolutely, why not? Is you're the only one that can make demands?
I'm the only one that deserves the privilege of making demands.
The Anvil unloading on Raymond as Danny Davis looks on, ducks underneath one. Oh, look out, he nailed a Hitman. But got clobbered by the Anvil. Clothesline. Lucky for Raymond, he got his right hand on that top rope. Boy, this is a knockdown, drag-out one.
You know, a brother team is at a disadvantage because if Neidhart or Bret Hart do something and they get hurt, you know what I'm trying to say, if one of them is hurt, they don't feel it like brothers feel it. And brothers, when one brother's hurt, they don't react the same. They lose their composure.
Well, what are you trying to say, Brian?
I'm trying to say the Rougeaus should either wrestle singly or run away from home.
Please. In the wrong part of town right now, Raymond trapped.
In the wrong part of the world, too.
Referee is rapidly losing control of this matchup. Look at this. Double team effort going to go on now. Boy, are they doing a number. That's why I always advocated 2 referees for tag team matches.
One guy can't see it all. Danny Davis.
Exactly. Cheering on. Poor man did the best he could. He was fired.
He literally handed the Hart Foundation the championship on a silver platter. Gave it to him. Listen to this tremendous crowd reaction here as they want the Rougeos to get things going. That can play so much of a part in winning or losing of a match. Irish whip it now. Sunset flip. He made the tag, though.
Sure did. And the referee saw it.
Finally opened his eyes and saw something.
Boy, they're the champions of the world. And they look like it, don't they?
I never questioned the credentials of the Hart Foundation, only the manner in which they obtained the championship.
Now, that's immaterial.
Oh, look at this nice backslide coming up by Ramon. Shoulders are down. Whoa. Close, but no cigar.
Go, Ray, go!
Mouth of the South had his Adam's apple stuck in his mouth, I'm sure.
Go, Ray!
Look out. Got rid of him. That's not the way to beat somebody.
Here comes little brother to help.
Mouth of the South headed for higher ground.
Beautiful. He suckered this poor dummy over.
Danny Davis went over the other side of the ring. Couldn't tell from our vantage point exactly what he did, but you know he was up to no good.
Remember, it'll take a good team to beat the Rougeos, but it won't take them long.
Please. Ramon fighting back. He needs desperately to make a tag here. He's in the wrong corner once again. Tag made once more. As the Anvil starts unloading with some of his heavy artillery. Bear hug. He can put you away with that.
He sure can. Man was a track star, football star, now world tag team champions. He's done it all.
Listen to the crowd here in Beantown. As Ramon is fighting this. And he broke it.
Now, how many people are here?
Oh, I would say 18, 19,000 plus.
Think when you hear 100,000 screaming when Andre the Giant's hand is raised in victory, what that's going to sound like.
Well, imagine you can get an idea, Brain, of how little effect you will have on the match because no one will be able to hear you, including Andre.
You know, you keep saying that. I like you to say that.
Well, I'm only pointing out a fact.
But maybe open my eyes to something. Maybe I should get some other kind of communication. Maybe I... No, wait a minute.
2 count. Whoa, that was close.
He doesn't need me or nothing I can do to help him beat Hogan. He just needs me to help him with television interviews and negotiations. That's all.
Hard into the ran right into the knee. A beautiful one by Ramon. And this place is becoming unglued. Now's the time to make the tag. Reach your arm out there, Ray. Yes, the tag is made. The referee did not see it.
I didn't see it.
He's not going to allow it.
This is it. It's all over.
Look out. Oh, he nailed his own partner. And the Boston Garden is erupted.
I can't believe this.
Ramon trying to find out which corner his brother's in. He found it. A hitman on his knees, but it's not going to help him. As Jacques is unloading. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, what a nice shot.
They're in trouble.
Right into the sternum area.
They better get back to their corner. You better take a walk, get out of that ring, regroup.
Look at the Mouth of the South jumping up and down. He knows the title's on the line. They're in deep jeopardy here. Short arm scissors. A rolling short arm scissors. Haven't seen one of these in a Coon's age. Look out, a hitman comes in. And Ramon comes in. All 4 men inside the ring right now. Referee's lost it.
He sure has. Or did he ever have it?
It's all going the way of the Rougeaus right now. Look at this. Double collision. I believe the anvil hurt his leg on that particular move. Another quick tag made. Watch out. Look out, Danny Davis on the apron. He got nailed. Here it comes, the backdrop. Tag was made. No, the anvil's in there. Pandemonium broken loose here in the Boston Garden.
The referee's lost it. He doesn't have any control here.
He certainly has. Small package. Right in the center of the ring. Look out. Danny Davis coming in and turning over. I can't believe it. Come on. No.
May I say, the winners, the tag team champions of the world.
What a miscarriage of justice.
Cunning.
It took four of them to beat the Rougeaus.
The winners and still champions, the Hart Foundation. Oh, life is cruel.
They're not champions in my book. Chuck had him right down there in a beautiful cradle. Let's go back and take a look at the deed done by Danny Davis. Look at this beautiful small package right in the center of the ring. Here comes that Snake Davis to the blind side of the referee. Look at this. Just a matter of leverage, and he got out of there in a hurry. Referee should have thrown this match out a long time ago, Blaine. He lost it. He lost control of this. However, it'll stand a victory for the Hart Foundation and Danny Davis. Give me a break. We'll be back. Gorilla Monsoon here in the Boston Gardens in the interview area, and it is indeed a pleasure for me to introduce to you the gentleman standing to my left, new arrival here to the World Wrestling Federation. Welcome, Outback Jack.
G'day, you blacks. Good day, Gorilla. How are you, mate?
Well, I'm just fine. A question enters my mind, Outback, and that is, we saw some of the footage on you in Australia and all the preparation for your coming here to the World Wrestling Federation. What exactly are your credentials as far as inside the squared circle?
Well, mate, I haven't got any.
Oh.
The thing is, see, I used to be wrestle water buff on the Kupinya station back up at Humpty Doo. And a couple of the blokes up there from the World Wrestling Federation, S.D. Jones and
Special Delivery,
Arnold Scullin, they wanted to have a look at a cattle station. They saw me out there having a bit of work in the field, and Arnold put a couple of things together and said, well, why don't you come over? And that's why I'm here. So got a bit of talent wrestling water buff, but not in the squared circle.
Well, I'm sure you're going to find it quite intriguing and a little bit different here in the World Wrestling Federation. This is a hot spot. This is a hotbed for the greatest professional athletes in the world today.
Well, mate, this is the greatest wrestling federation in the world. I don't know a great deal about wrestling, but, mate, I'm going to give you my best
You'll
go.
get an education in a big hurry, Outback, no question about that. What can the fans look forward to as far as some of the moves that you've patented down for your debut here in Boston?
Well, the Hulkster showed me a few things, because he's a bit of a coach and stuff like that. And I've got this little hold called the boomerang. Hopefully that should knock blokes out.
Tremendous. We'll be looking forward to seeing Outback Jack.
Behold the beer belly, the old spare tire, the Labanza. 50 million Americans need a shortcut to get from fat to flat. And here it is. It's called the Gut Buster. It's the ultimate fitness machine, specifically designed to firm and flatten the stomach as nothing else can. Just watch this easy exerciser turn ordinary sit-ups into fat-burning, tummy-tightening power stretches. Just slip into the stirrups, curl your fingers around the molded hand grips, and row your way to a trimmer U. And ladies, if you're as serious as he is, that flat stomach you had in high school can be yours again. Minutes a day is all it takes. Basic spring-ups like these work the upper abdominal region. Reverse for tension-assisted high risers that exercise lower stomach muscles. This sturdy unit travels easily, so you can exercise anywhere, and it's yours with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So go ahead, Gutbusters, if you're serious. and you're serious about a flat stomach, just pick up the phone and exercise your right to call toll-free now.
To order, call 1-800-453-5900. That's 1-800-453-5900. Use your credit card to avoid COD charges, or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $3 shipping and handling to The Gutbuster, Box 50, Department R, Los Angeles, California. That toll-free number again is 1-800-453-5900.
This match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. First from Amarillo, Texas, weighing 251 pounds, Jimmy Jack Funk. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Humpty Doo, Australia, weighing 300 pounds, Outback Jack. What town?
Humpty back, I think he said. Gorilla Monsoon here in the Boston Garden with Bobby the Brain here in the broadcast position and making his debut here in Beantown, Outback Jack. Boy, we've seen an awful lot of propaganda on this guy in the past few months, and now we're actually going to get to see him inside the squared circle.
You mean Outhouse Jack is from Humpty Dumpty, Australia?
Outback.
Oh.
What is that he's got on the back of his jacket there, Bobby?
It's a picture of the junkyard dog.
Looks like a platypus or a wallaby.
Same thing.
There is no further use, Lou. So let the abos go loose.
Look at the youngsters want to get a handshake from Outback. Big guy. About 6'6", 6'7". Right around 300 pounds.
And mind me platypus duck, Bill.
He'll get an education from Billy Jack.
Don't let him go running amok, Bill. Just mind me platypus duck. All together now, tiny kangaroo down. Four. Tiny kangaroo down.
Hey, Outhouse, get in the ring.
Kangaroo down. Four. Tiny kangaroo
Big
down.
smile on his face.
Play your didgeridoo. Blue.
Kind of a catchy tune, isn't
Play
it?
your didgeridoo.
Caught myself humming that yesterday.
Tiny
Keep
kangaroo
playing
down
till I
in deep.
shoot through. Blue. Play your didgeridoo. All together now, tiny kangaroo down. Fourth. Tiny kangaroo down.
Oh, finally making it into the ring. And Jimmy Jack is waiting for him, just clobbered him with that cowbell. The bell is gone, and we're underway here. What a rude awakening he got. In a hurry.
I bet he wishes now he had the phone number of Qantas Airlines to get back to Australia.
I expected to see him come out here with a boomerang or a kangaroo or something.
I think that was on his back, wasn't it? A kangaroo or boomerang? They probably don't know where he's from. He wouldn't know what a kangaroo was, or
some of his aborigines. Jimmy Jack right now going to work on the big guy. Oh, nice reversal there. Oh, him with an elbow. Caught him coming full speed ahead. Look out. Irish whip in. Oh, he nailed him with, there's that boomerang action we were talking about earlier on. Look at this. And once again nails him with a boomerang. Spins him over. Over for the cover. 1, 2. It's over.
I can't believe it.
Holy mackerel, what a victory here in Beantown for Outback Jack. He's got that cowbell swinging right now.
Meet me cockatoo crew.
Here's your winner, Outback Jack.
Outback Jack might have set some kind of record here in the Boston Garden as he put away Jimmy Jack in a hurry.
Well, I got to give you credit and give credit where credit is due. I didn't expect him to be that good.
Let's go back and take a look at how he polished them off. Sails him in here. Now look at this boomerang action right there. What a clothesline indeed. And now he's setting him up here. And watch this one. Right to the side and drove his head down into the mat. Rolls him over for the cover. Hooks the leg. Referee right there. Very impressive debut indeed. Didn't even break a sweat.
What was the time of that fall?
I don't know, but it had to be somewhere under 30 seconds.
I'll bet Jack, very impressive here in Beantown in his big debut. We'll be back with a whole lot more in just a moment.
Gorilla Monsoon here once again in the locker room area, Boston Garden, with a dear friend of mine, Roddy Piper, one of the most unbelievable individuals that I know in the world of professional wrestling. Roddy, you've done it all, Roddy.
Yeah, I ain't missed a lick, huh?
If you'd have told me a year ago that you were going to be on the same team with world's heavyweight champion Hulk Hogan, I would have said highly unlikely. But time changes everything.
I was the Gaddafi of the professional wrestling world for about as long as I can remember. I pretty well stomped on them all. You know, I'm retiring, and this is my last fight in Boston, and it's very kind of, you know, to me, I was raised in wrestling. Yeah, kind of sad. I was raised in wrestling. Since I've been 16 years old, I've been fighting, and here I'm with the world's champion, somebody who's, you know, him and I have been going like this, and loggerheads, and all of a sudden we're together on the same team, and we're fighting for the same kind of cause, and it's kind of nice, but I'm a little sad that I'm leaving.
Let me ask you this, Rod, a question I'm sure that's on the minds of everyone in the world of professional wrestling, fans all over the world. At this point in your career, you're at the height of your career, why are you bailing out now, Rod?
Just when you think you know all the answers, I change the questions. Why now? Because I'm at the peak of my career. I'm going on to do the best I can do, but I want to tell you something. The WWF, I got to thank you. I ain't one to say thank you to a whole lot of people. No, Brent, you know that. No, I ain't your backyard beauty, but I'll tell you something. I was just a kid sleeping on a slab, man. You tell everybody who knocks professional wrestling and says this about it and says that about it. You know what? I'm a prime example of what professional wrestling can do. It took a poor street kid that didn't know what to do, where he was going, what was going on, and formed him, and now I got a family of 6 kids, a wife, a ranch, and I'm retiring, man. Now, that's a credit to professional wrestling, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the WWF, and I'm going out there fighting, and my way I go out, no retreat, brother, and no surrender.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next match out here will be the 6-man elimination tournament. The match will be 3 out of 5 falls with a 1-hour time limit. When a man is eliminated in any form, he must leave the ring and go back to the dressing room. Team number 1 coming out first, Strongman Hercules. Being led by his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Next, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. From New York number 2, from Portland, Oregon, weighing 246 pounds, Billy Jack Haynes. From Glasgow, Scotland, 233 pounds, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Crashing into Hercules. Referee trying to maintain some semblance of order, and Roddy just tipped his hat. Once you're eliminated in any way, shape, or form here in this particular kind of tag, you must go back to the locker room. That could mean it could be 3 against 1, 3 against 2, 2 against 1. What do you want, Orndorff? Take a hike. Can't hardly turn your back out here. The hosts are giving the tribute to Roddy Piper, as this is his final appearance as a wrestler here in the Boston Garden. And what an ovation. Of course, on March 29th in the Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan, will be his final appearance anywhere as he takes on that man right there, the adorable Adrian Adonis. And when that one is finally over and the smoke clears, one of those individuals will leave the Silverdome completely shaven, all their hair on their head gone. Listen to the chant for Roddy. He wants Adrian in the worst way. Of course, the mouth of the South's a little bit reluctant about sending his man in there. Tell him not to lose his cool. Adrian Adonis close to that 340, 50-pound mark right now. Largest I've ever seen him in his entire career. Of course, you can remember back, he and Jesse the Body Ventura, former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. The East-West connection. Intent look. On the kisser of Roddy as Hercules decides that he will start this one off. And what an important meeting he has as well in WrestleMania March 29th, as he will face
Billy Jack Haynes, the battle of the full Nelson. But right now, he's in there with a check. Plants a knee downstairs, now going to work. Hercules, extremely powerful individual. Uh-oh, reversal by the champ. Follows him right in with a clothesline of Judy. Hernandez in trouble. A tag made to Billy Jack. And he begins to go to work. Hercules feeling the wrath right now. Six-man tag matches are tough enough for when they're elimination tag matches. Wow. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff in there now. With Billy Jack, look out, shoulder block. Sends Orndorff down, Orndorff up quickly though, but didn't work. Oh, high cross body, couldn't get him here now. 2 count only. Orndorff complaining about a pull of the tights. This crowd is on its feet. They've been on its feet since this match began, since the introductions began. Orndorff, of course, we all know what he can do inside that squared circle. What a tremendous career he's had. I don't know whether he'll be able to match the power of Billy Jack Haynes, though. Nice arm drag by Orndorff. Oh, he got caught in the head scissors right out of him. As he kicks out immediately, comes out the back door. Talk about a wealth of talent. You're looking at 6 of the greatest professional athletes in the world today, all inside the Beantown Arena here in Boston. Wow. Tag made to the adorable one. Doesn't look all that adorable. Shoulder block, ran over him like a freight train. Adrian still moving. Oh, big backdrop. Adonis backs into the wrong corner. Catches a haymaker from the champion. Oh, big slam. And there's the tag to Roddy. Adrian wants out. Boy, did he get out of there in a hurry. He wanted no part of Piper whatsoever. And a tag made to Mr. Wonderful once again. You can hear the chant Roddy by this capacity crowd. Whether you love him or whether you hate him, you've got to respect the likes of Roddy Piper and what he's done here in the world of professional wrestling. Test of strength, perhaps. The noise is just deafening here in Boston Garden as he and Orndorff have squared off. Of course, one thing that the Hawks team has to contend with, they know they've got the mouth of the South and probably the brain heating as well. Outside and ringside. Piper fighting this thing. Oh, look at that nice arm ringer. And there's a tag made to the champ. Piper on the second turnbuckle on the inside. Bombs away. He nailed Orndorff. And the champ winding him up. Mr. Wonderful tried to make the tag and couldn't get there. Champ on a clothesline, and he did. Going to work on that left arm of Mr. Wonderful, tag made to Hercules. As they continue. Sorry, I meant Billy Jack. It's kind of confusing with all these guys running around out there. But power personified in both Hercules and Billy Jack. When they decide to go to work on you, you'll certainly pay for it sooner or later. Right now, Orndorff in a position where he can make a tag. And he does. Hercules from the outside. I don't believe that Billy Jack even knew the tag was made. And now Adrian steps in. He's not a legal man in there. Referee trying to keep the champion back. Trying to keep Piper back. In the meantime, Billy Jack paying for it. Should have at least 2 referees for this particular kind of matchup. Hercules putting the boots to him now. All these men, in fact, involved in single competition as part of WrestleMania 3. 2 you're looking at right now that are legal inside the ring will have their chance in the Superdome. Oh, blocked. And he rams him in. And the Gardens erupts. As Billy Jack does. Reversal and another reversal. Wow. Oh, what a shot by Hernandez. The brain is ecstatic as well as the Colonel. Billy Jack needs desperately to get to his corner and make a tag here before this threesome puts the lights out for you. Tag made to Adonis. Look out, flying elbow, yes. Right along the esophagus area. Going to work on a knee now. Adrian, despite the awesome weight that he's carrying around, still moves around quite gingerly inside our square circle. Hulkster sticking his hand out, wanting the tag to be made. Oh, the cheap shot. Here comes a chance. He can't take it anymore. The referee puts him off. Temperature flaring here in the Boston Garden. As Billy Jack's in trouble. Scoop up by Adrian. Oh, power slam. Seen him put a lot of guys away with that move. Close, but not close enough to make the tag. There's a tag. Adrian doesn't realize it. Oh, look at that. And it's Piper unloading with Adonis. Trading blows left and right. And Roddy's got the best of it. Irish whip in. Adrian up and over the top and out. And now it's all broken loose. And Roddy gone to the floor with Adrian. Slugging it out. All 6 men outside. And it's Adrian with a chair. The bell has rung. Look out. A block. Oh, pandemonium broken loose here in the Boston Garden. As Roddy enters the ring with a chair. Going to get some kind of a decision here.
Adrian Adonis and Roddy Piper have both been counted out of the ring and are therefore both eliminated.
Well, that's 2 gone, 1 from each team. Roddy says, I'm not leaving. I'm going to sit right here. Highly unlikely that the mouth of the South will let Adonis get back inside the ring.
Piper and Adonis must both leave the ring. Piper and Adonis must both leave the ring.
Well, they're both history. They both have to leave. And the champ raising the hand of Roddy and a standing ovation. And a final tribute to Roddy Piper here in the Boston Garden. we're down to 2 against 2. Roddy leaving very reluctantly. He's so bent out of shape, he didn't even realize the count was going on outside on the floor there. In fact, all 6 men were outside the ring. And now it's Orndorff with the chair. Oh, look at that. Hercules with a sucker job on the champion. And the Hulkster is down. And the bell is gone, and we're continuing here in this elimination tag. Orndorff around to the outside, as he's going to get some cheap shots in. Billy Jack. Hernandez now going to work on the Hulkster. Champ absorbing a whole lot of punishment here. There's a tag made to Orndorff. Look at this, 2 against 1. Come on. Hulkster got a big meeting waiting for him. March 29th, Silverdome, Pontiac, Michigan. WrestleMania 3. The most difficult title defense of his life against Andre the Giant. Orndorff missing with 2 elbows, and the champion is up. And the champ unloading with roundhouse right. What a tremendous match. Rammed into the foot of Billy Jack. Referee's lost control of this one. I think he lost control from the start. Winding him up here. Oh, put his head down. Orndorff met him with a nice knee lift. Champ can make the tag if he only knows where he is. He's close enough to the corner. Orndorff certainly wasted a little bit of time there. As he's kicking the champion over towards Hercules. Look at this now, setting him up. Double team, no. He dropped down and Orndorff nails him. Look at the small package from behind yet. And Orndorff is gone.
Paul Orndorff is eliminated and must leave the ring.
Well, it's 2 against 1 now. Come on, ref, get him out of there. He's history. All that remains now is Hercules. Oh, look at that, the referee down. Well, there's nothing more he can do to him. He's already out.
Paul Orndorff must leave the ring.
Orndorff wants to get a few final cheap shots in on the champion. Oh, look at that. In the meantime, Hercules just rolled up Billy Jack in a small package. And Haynes is out of there. Well,
Billy Jack Haynes is eliminated and must leave the ring.
Well, what started out as 3 each is down to 1-on-1 now as world champion Hulk Hogan left in there with Hernandez. And Hercules with the upper hand right at this particular point in time. Don't forget, we've still got Bobby the Brain Heenan and the mouth of the South, the Colonel Jimmy Hart at ringside. And the champ, I'm sure, realizes that. Look at this, going first patented backbreaker. He's got him up there. Hulk Hogan suspended in midair. But he didn't give up, I don't believe. Hercules turned him loose. He thinks he's won. No, the referee's saying no. He did not give up. And the Hulkster kicking out. Listen to this place erupt. That adrenaline rushing through the veins of the Hulkster. A block, a roundhouse right, and another one. Hernandez rammed into the corner. And now to the other corner. Looks like a pinball game. Champ winding him up. Running clothesline, really nailed him. He dropped the leg right on the throat. It's all over. And the Brain is caught inside. Bobby the Brain Heenan at the mercy of the champion. And the Brain right over the top turnbuckle and lucky to get out of there alive.
The winners of the match, Billy Jack Haynes, Robbie Roddy Piper, and Hulk Hogan.
Hulkster proving once again to everyone why he is, in fact, the world's heavyweight champion. This capacity crowd is on its feet, ready to salute Hulk Hogan. And he's going to give them in the Boston Garden. Take a look at the greatest professional athlete in the world today, the world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan. And he's got 20,000 on their feet here, cheering and chanting. It's a happening. Talk about charisma. Nobody's got it like the Hulkster. They don't want to let him go. They're cheering on. Hulkster continuing to living. They coming exactly what they want. And there's the thanks to the man upstairs. Hogan, an unbelievable individual. Let's go back and take a look at how this six-man elimination wound up with a champion and Hercules left in there. Look at this clothesline. Oh, almost did a 360, then dropped the big leg on him. Whammo. Reaches over, hooks, and now look at this. The Brain trying to come in and make a save, and instead, he got caught. No place to run, no place to hide. Champ could have did almost anything he wanted to at this particular point in time. I think the Brain got out easy here. Upside down and over the top rope and out. Lucky that he survived this encounter at all. The Hulkster, the greatest professional athlete in the world today, will be back.
This match is 1-4 with a 20-minute time limit. First from Dorchester, Massachusetts, weighing 240 pounds, the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. From Hoboken, New Jersey, weighing 235 pounds, Mario Mancini.
This week in the Boston Garden, the World Wrestling Federation is here. One fall. Bout between Mario Mancini and the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty.
Boy, he is a piece of work, Gene. I like this youngster. He's unique and an interesting individual to watch in the ring.
He's got to be an orthodontist nightmare when it comes to the choppers. Whoa!
Front face lock by the Duke as he goes to work on Mario Mancini.
Now there's a hammer. Oh, to the small of the back in the area of the kidneys. Those blows have got to be taking their toll in the early going of this one-fall bout.
Is he, look at him, is he a character? Mancini trying to mount some offense here. But the Duke right on top of the situation. Uh-oh, look out.
Oh. Pete Doherty has just hurled Mario Mancini out onto this hard floor here at the Boston Garden this week.
Going out after him.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, snap-married him onto the concrete floor.
And polishes him off with a boot. Boy, what a free spirit type attitude this man Doherty has.
Well, you got to give some credit to Mancini. Look, he's climbing back in there, Gene. He didn't quite make it through the ropes, and the Duke was there to meet him. Snapmare once more. Got a lot of heart, Mancini.
Boy, look at his back. Oh, downstairs with that one.
Uh-oh, scoops him up. Wow.
Oh,
Slam.
With authority. And a leg drop.
Caught him on the chin with that one. Elbow right. Look at this. Hooks the leg. He's going to get him.
Two. It's all over.
And he knew it.
In record time. Incredible.
Well, it's not record time for this building, Gene.
If anybody would know about that, you would.
I certainly do, because I have it. 8 seconds.
Do I dare ask against who?
Tony Nero.
I'm glad I asked. Let's get the official time here.
The winner of the match, Pete Doherty.
The Duke of Dorchester with the Duke. Let's go back in time and see just how he polished off Mario Mancini.
All right, here's the pickup, and as I had mentioned, this is a body slam with tremendous authority. Now Doherty comes off the ropes, comes down with a flying leg drop, follows that up subsequently with an elbow to the upper torso, and then covers Mr. Mancini for the 3 count. Mancini didn't have a chance, not a chance.
Absolutely not. To be back to North Jersey for Mario Mancini. Stay with us, fans. Coming up, excitement here on the World Wrestling Federation. Well, the Gorilla just about exhausted here at ringside in Beantown. It's just unreal what went down here. I'm sure you all really were as excited as I was, and these 20,000 on hand here got exactly what they came to see. The world's heavyweight champion, Hulk Hogan, the premier individual in all of professional sports today, showing us just exactly why he is that. So until next time, Gorilla Monsoon for the New England Sports Network saying so long.